morning, traders. This is a live trade recap. I took 2 trades in the pre-market this morning. I have them both on video. We're going to go over them right now. Then afterwards, I'm going to show you my spreadsheet and where I'm at for the week and the month and all that good stuff. So ATOS was the stock I traded. The reason why I traded it was because it was on the top gainers list of Webull, and I organized it by volume for the pre-market, of course, and it was number 4, and my criteria is only the top 3, but GME was holding number 3, and we all know about that stock, so I just kind of ignored that, and they're basically tied for 3rd at this point anyway, and so that's why I put it on the list. So let's go over to the watch list pane now. Now I'm looking for the previous session's high, and it looks like the high was actually from 8 p.m. The most recent new high was from 8 p.m. the close of the aftermarket. That's always a good sign that there's a lot of strength in the stock. So I use that as my high of day, or technically it's the high of the previous session. And now I'm playing this like an ABCD pattern. Here's A, here's B. I'm waiting for C to form, which is a pullback. And then my entry would be the first 1 minute candle to make a new high. Which I believe happens right after this candle. So this establishes a high of 343. I'm waiting for 344. There it is. I trigger my hotkeys to buy. I get filled 1 cent lower at 343, which is both good and bad because it reduces my risk, but it also reduces the potential profit. So now I'm using my 2R calculator. So 343 is the entry, 339 is the stop, profit target, 351. You saw the risk was very low, like 1.17%. But trading has been tough lately, so it's good to get a couple of easy 2R trades in. Either way, it would have been easy. If I would have taken a loss, it would have been a very small loss. And then you see that I hesitated to put in the order because it was right around my entry, so that way if it stopped me out, I could get out very quick without having to cancel the 2R profit target order. And right now, just waiting for it to fill. Now I did do something that I regretted here because it got within 1 cent. I didn't pull this down, but what I decided to do was sell 75% of the shares there at 350 and try scaling out. But I really shouldn't be doing that because I really just need to develop this skill of and discipline of just selling all the shares at 2R, because I know over time if I do that, I'll be profitable. Excuse me. I'll be profitable. So I sold 75% there. Got filled at 349, so that's 2 cents below my profit target. And in the trade, I'm thinking, I should have just waited. That's the thing I'm trying to work on is it's just being just having strong hands until that 2R comes. And as soon as it hits 2R, my target 351, I decided to sell half again. I was going to put in an order, but then I just said, let me use my hotkeys. When it went to 352, but I got filled at 351. And now it's at 354, and I said, let me just get the rest out because I should have sold 100% and when it hit the 2R target, which was 351. So my exit average with those 3 sell orders was only a little bit over $3.50. So I left about 0.09 cents on the table, which doesn't sound like a lot. But basically the difference was I made 80 cents. I would have made 96 cents. That's almost a 20% difference. So think about that. If you're scaling this thing up, if my actual P&L was say $80 and my 2R P&L would have been $96, that's a big difference. So let's see here. Back to the video. We're going to go to look at the second trade now. So now, the first trade, A, B, C, and then the profit target was here at D. So now it's kind of starting over again. Now this is A, Now I'm waiting for B, which is going to be the new high. And then my job is to wait for the pullback. So here I'm marking out the new high of day, which was over here. It broke through it. That means I can look for an entry. And this is pretty much like a textbook ABCD pattern here. So now I'm just waiting for a 1 minute candle to make a new high. So this one established a high of 355, and as soon as I see 356, I'm gonna hit my buy key. Sorry. Notice the video is still playing in real time. I want you to see how difficult this can be. I'm sitting here waiting patiently for this 356 and just laser focused on this little box right here. And I have my fingers on the hotkeys. I'm ready to buy, but I need to see 356 or better. And you see how long this is taking. Imagine yourself in this trade, and just think about how difficult it is and how easy it is to look away for a second and miss the move or miss the entry. And you really just have to stay super focused. There you go. You see, bounced up there at 356. Now I get filled at 358, not because of hesitation or anything like that. I triggered my hotkeys as soon as I saw this, but you see the ask is at 358. That's why I got filled at 358. This is where the sellers are. It doesn't matter what the last price is. All that matters is where the sellers are. So that's a function of the spread, and the spread is because that's where the sellers are. This is where the buyers are. So basically, it was as good a fill as you can get. That wasn't because this is Weeble or it didn't matter if I had Weeble or Lightspeed or whatever. I would have got the exact same fill because that's where the buyers are. I'm sorry, the sellers. So again, to our calculator, I got my stop is excuse me. My stop is 350, and my target is 374. Again, I wait till the price gets reasonably above my position before I put that order out there, just in case it bounces down and I need to use my hotkeys to get out, because you can't have hard stops in the pre-market. And this one, I say, I'm not going to do what I did on the first trade. I'm just going to sell 100% at 2R, just like I'm supposed to. That's my plan, and that's my strategy, and that's what I need to be working on. And there, popped up to 374 and got filled immediately. So, yeah, so that was a great trade. This thing did go higher, but that's not for me to be concerned with. My job is to take 2R trades and stop out at 1R, and that's it. If I can do that consistently, I know I'm going to be profitable month over month. So let's take a look at the spreadsheet now. The first week, I'd say maybe even into the second week, I was having a lot of trouble holding to 2R, and that is still hurting me to this day, but I'm getting better at it. But you can see the month, if I would have taken all the exact same trades, held to 2R, and stopped out at 1R on the losing trades, I'd be right here at this number, up $31. Almost 32, which is great for a small account like this. Instead, I'm down 32 cents. That's almost funny. But, I was read about $3 and change a couple days ago, so I'm making my way back to basically break even at this point. And the beauty of these 2R trades is you can see that for this week, I have 3 green trades and 2 losing trades. So somewhere around, I guess, a 60% win rate. But I'm considerably green, $1.84, and would be about $2 there if I held every one to 2R. And you saw what happened there on that first trade. So things are going pretty well this week so far. And you can see here my pre-market trading is much more profitable than my intraday trading. So for the rest of the month, I'm only going to be trading pre-market. It works out better for me anyway. I'm usually busy when the market opens or like right after it opens, so I don't have that much time to trade anyway. So I just like the idea of, doing a couple trades in the pre-market and being done for the day. So that's where we are. And let me know if you have any questions about this trade or any others. And I just will advise you to always trade your plan and your strategy. Always take your stop loss. Never break your rules. And if your plan and strategy are good, you'll be green in the end. Take care.